We are back. Okay, we back. We're back. We're back. Welcome. Episode 17. Hi. It's a Freaky Friday, you all. It's a Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday. I'm here. I'm ready to talk with you all on this Freaky Friday. So, first things first, your girl's birthday is approaching, you all. Second, welcome to another episode with your girl and your sister, Cecil. Cause shit, that's just life. Okay? Episode 17, we are growing. Alright? Alright, it's a Freaky Friday. Let's get down to it. So, on this lovely Freaky Friday, you all, I am going to give you all some tea. Some tea. Alright, before I give you all the tea, Drake dropped the lawsuit against UMG, Universal Music Studio. Just drop it. Alright? Drop the lawsuit, Drake. Okay? Drop it. Kendrick, keep dropping those hits. Okay. Alright, I'm done. Alright, so there is so much I would like to talk to you guys about. I have tea. I have a little bit of drama. And I have shit that's just life. Show of the week update. Okay? Tea. The tea is your girl has done her application for the Big Sister, Little Sister organization. So progress is being made and it's a journey, but we are going forward. That's all that matters. Second part of that tea. Your girl's birthday is approaching. I will mention that a couple times until it's here. My birthday is approaching. I have completed the bottoms. I have moved on to the top of what I am going to be wearing. My top. So I am now working on the top. Completed the bottoms. And it is a journey, but we are getting through. And I am moving quite fast. But things are coming off. Things are coming out pretty great. So that's all that matters. I missed you all. I hope you all missed me. Before we move on, what's on my agenda today is going to be a little dirt / dish the dirt. Secondly, I have an experience-ish story I would like to tell you guys about. And lastly, we can recap on the shit that's just life show of the week. Alright? So, it's really been a freaky Friday. And I am going to dish the dirt first. Okay, so, time to dish the dirt. And what's going on with me? On my end here in my life of growth, I am headed to 27. So I have found an organization, the Big Girls, actually not Big Girls, it's Big Sister, Big Brother organization to help and become a mentor in. It is a process to get up there, but it's fine. I am going through the process. And I am almost completed my application, waiting for an additional interview. But I am ready to help these young babies, okay? So, these next generation of the world, all right? So, I'm excited about that. Just persevering. That is some of the dirt I need to dish to you guys. Yes, I'm so excited. I really hope they get back to me soon. But yes, they have like 3 different programs at the actual organization that I'm going to be getting into if they say yes, if they approve or deny. Hopefully they don't deny. But they have like 3 different organizations. So basically, all right, thank you. So basically, they have it to the point where there's one like a community situation. Then there's one where you can go to the schools and be with this little sister. Lastly, they have one where it's like you start off with them and then you follow them through. So you can be coming out of high school, going into college, and you can stay connected with your little brother, little sister, if you would like, So that is just one way that I am going to be working with some nonprofits organizations. That's just one way, of course. There's multiple out here, so I'm still looking for the other ways. And because this one takes quite a process, I'm just going to keep looking for a few more organizations with the process that's a lot less or a lot quicker. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Second dish, you guys. I feel it. I can feel it. And I tend to sigh when I know something's coming. I can feel another transparency week coming on, you all. And this time it's going to be with my other set of sisters on my father's side. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. So I had a conversation. A part of this conversation is going to be mixed into the story that I'll get into later. But I had a conversation with one of my older sisters about how, the reason why we kind of disconnected or, well, you guys haven't heard from me, at least. So, just wanting to be full transparent with them. So I'm like, well, I'll be down there on the 12th, and I guess it would be best for me to kind of have this situation tucked in the bud properly. So it's best that we meet in person and talk and have a nice transparency situation. So, I am going to do that. I'm going to have to set it up because, of course, it's up to me. Shit, that's just life. It's always up to Cecil. I'm like mother. Oh, goodness. It's fine. But we're going to be setting it up. I'll be setting it up. I'll be setting up the transparency week. It'll be a weekend. It won't be a full week. It'll just be a day of transparency where you kind of like being full transparent. Some people may get their feelings hurt. Some people may love on each other, get kisses and hugs, maybe get some eye rolled at the end. We don't know, but we're going to be transparent. At least you'll know what is on our minds, on our hearts, on our souls. So I'm excited about the transparency week. I can feel it coming. So I'm like, yeah. My sister called me, and the thing is we hadn't been talking. So I can't get into that right now because it's a part of the story. Okay? So that's a part of the dirt. The transparency week is coming. Another one. Now, I'm nervous because the first transparency week I had, or just moment of being transparent with my family, the shackles felt lifted off my feet so I could dance. I just want to preach. No, seriously, I felt free after that. So I'm like, okay, so something great is going to happen after this because something great happened after that one. So something great is going to happen after this transparency moment that I have, and as long as I'm being authentic and I'm listening and I'm going in kind-hearted, I should be fine. So I'm like, something is going to happen. And I don't know what, but I have a lot that I'm trying to do for 2025. So I'm like, oh, sugar, I may need this. I may need this transparency week in order for God to grant me my wishes for 2025. So I know it's going to be needed, you all. It's going to be needed. But I'm ready. I can handle it. I powered through the first one. I led the first one. I will lead this one. I will be respectful. I will listen. I won't respond until maybe 6 or 7 seconds after you've said what you had to say. Because it's best that I stay quiet, process it, respond 7 seconds later, just so you don't think I'm, trying to cut you off. So, I'm excited. I'm excited. Now, it's time to get into the story. Okay. So I was talking with a sister of mine, and she told me I can tell the story on my pod. So I'm here. I'm telling it. And I wasn't going to tell it, but it's a long one. So grab your popcorn, fellas. Grab your popcorn, ladies. Okay? It's time to get started. So I was speaking with a sister, and part 1 of the story is that me and my sister hadn't been speaking for so long. And we just got back, won't say we got back cool because we family. So I was never not cool with them. But I know myself that I reach out to people and I give out so much love. All I have to do is stop talking to you to show you that, it was me. So, no, what happened was, basically, I didn't agree with one of my other sisters' comment that she made towards me, and I had called one of my current sisters that we're talking about now. Okay, we'll just call these two Stacy and Kim. I didn't like what Kim said, so I called Stacy. Stacy then stated, well, Kim kinda isn't wrong. Without saying that, they basically said that. That's what Stacy basically said it without saying. She was just like, well, don't you? Kind of agreeing with Kim. So I was like, well, that has nothing to do with the other. I called my sister, I called Kim. Why would my sister be able to be my sister in this situation? So, because of our long dynamic, my sisters, we don't have the strongest relationship on my dad's side. Well, we did ish. So, we did ish prior to this situation. And I say ish because once we go through this transparency moment, we will be good sisters. And we will be locked in ish. No, we'll be locked in. We can be locked in if we have this transparency moment. If we don't have the transparency moment, we may just be sisters that are trying to lock in. Love you. But transparency is needed. So I was talking to my older sister, and basically Stacy calls me today. I was like, hey, haven't spoken to you, just want to check on my sisters, you're down there by yourself. And I'm like, Dala, if you miss me, just say that. No, I didn't say that, but I was thinking it. But I'm like, yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, I hope you've been well too. Well, and I kind of got straight to it. I was like, well, it's not like we haven't been talking for no reason. I know. It was like, and you could have called me if you wanted to check. So, I was being very honest there. I just let her know, hey, we just stopped talking because I didn't really like how you agreed with her. So I was like, with you agreeing with her, it just shows that if I had an issue, I may not be able to call you either, huh? So we had a little breakthrough through that conversation, and I just kind of let her know, like, hey, in my journey, in my growth, in my upcoming future that I see and I vision every night, I envision people that I have my own circles. I have my own circles of friends. I have my circle of sisters. And these are safe zones. You know what I'm saying? These are places where I can be transparent. I can be comfortable, 100% honest. Tell you about yourself. You can tell me about myself. These are the circles that I need. Because when you go out into the world, it's a whole different jungle. So I was just letting her know, hey, this is what I need. If we cannot be this, I don't know how strong this relationship will be. Or I'm just going to have to let it be what it is. Me loving y'all from a distance. Nobody wants that. So she stated, yeah, I'm down for the transparency of it all. I'm like, okay, that's good. Fast forward, because this here is a long story. Okay? So fast forward, we're checking in on each other. Hey, how's work? How's family? How's this? How's that? And she kind of goes into her spouse. She had a spouse at one point in time, and we'll call him Romeo. And Romeo basically would always be there and show up as like 50-50. And I personally, I'm not saying I've never liked 50-50, but my trigger is my last relationship that was like 7 years ago, almost 7 years. So my trigger is that last relationship where my partner showed up like that 50-50, meaning like when somebody can, if I had my own home, then all I was looking for was like, oh, I'm just looking for somebody that can communicate properly, somebody that can make me smile, have a cool personality, we can go on dates, bare minimum still, it's like, okay, well, a homeless person can do that with you. So but it's fine. That's how I was thinking prior. So just thinking you need that bare minimum when no, you don't. You need more than that. So Romeo comes in 50%, and basically Stacy and Romeo were, very good friends before they started dating. So now that they're dating, things are, heating up. They're living together, and they're going on dates and stuff, still being there. But Stacy is now trying to move. Stacy has a child. Stacy has like a little son, and she's like, I want to move. I'm trying to move into better things. I want to move up, elevate. It's new year, new time. And Romeo is talking about everything but moving. So Stacy's like, well, I'm sorry, I can't really hear you because it's time to move and you're not talking about moving. But so my sister Stacy just was very, basically, I can tell my sister Stacy was hurt. Meaning, and I know this because I've been there, from being trigger darling. When you expect somebody to, it's Let me just put it in, because I'm tongue twisted, baby. When you expect somebody to show up for you like you would show up for them, or even just show up for you because you've shown up for them in the past and they don't show up for you, it can be very upsetting. But unfortunately, the red flags were there, and I had to break it down to her. It's unfortunate, but he already showed you that he don't really have it, because he doesn't really have it. That means that there was times where you either seen the red flags and you paid them purple, and now this is just a red flag you can't ignore, So, Romeo needs to just focus on him. But she was telling me Romeo didn't come through. It was time to move. Romeo's playing. So she got herself together. She got her U-Haul, got herself out, and she was prepared to already move without his help, because she moved in with or without his help. So it was interesting, but she moves out. She moves into her new spot. She is moved on to bigger and better things. Now, she's in her spot. She's in bigger and better things. But Romeo was over like last week. So I stopped my sister in her tracks right there. So I just told my sister, hey, you deserve better. And I'm just going to give it to you straight. And I also let her know that the things that she wants, she needs to be clear. Because, yes, we are from the streets, the hood. But we elevate. We all can elevate. Anybody and everybody can elevate. So I was letting my sister know, like, the power of the tongue is very, 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 very powerful. So be careful about what you say, because she will say things like, oh, I just want somebody that's cool. Well, God will send you somebody that's cool. Cool and broke. Okay? Secondly, I also advised her, are you looking for somebody that's financially stable? Are you looking for someone that's doing a little bit better than you? Or you're like, do you want your partner to make you feel like, dang, when we talk, we elevate each other? Like, not just we having conversations, but we're not just talking about things we want to do. We're talking about, we can do this. We can set up an actual plan to do this. Just real conversations. Like, power couple stuff. Maybe it's just me. Shit, that's just life. It just be me. I don't know. Everybody don't think like me. And I was like, I really want to be that rich auntie. I don't want to be the fake rich. Not the one that thinks she's rich, No. But back on track. So I was letting her know that, hey, you got to be a little more specific you want to be a little more specific when you're talking. And even you're speaking out loud, manifesting, So I was like, dang, I need to have a real conversation with them, with my sisters. Now that I know what's going on with them, like, she's just stuck in this limbo. And I was letting her know, like, well, it sounds like the reason that you hopped in the relationship with him is because technically you hadn't been in a relationship since her baby daddy. Like I told you, Stacy has a baby daddy, so I'm letting her know, like, hey, it sounds like he was like the next relationship. So it's like you've been in 2 major relationships your whole life, and you're now going into 30. Like, talk about a story. Shit, this is interesting. I need more. That's what I said. She gonna be on a podcast, y'all. But I was like, it reminds me of myself, because when we have daddy issues and we literally accept the bare minimum. And I'm like, you're accepting the bare minimum. You take care of a child. Why wouldn't the man that's wanting to step up and be in your presence and want some of your time and then some, why wouldn't he be the one with a secure car, secure, finances for himself? You know what I'm saying? Nothing for you, something for him. Because I later started to tell my sister, hey, if you want somebody, you want to be able to have what you're looking for. So you want to be able to just ask. You want a man that pays for stuff, because that's what we all look for eventually. We want our man to be a little financially stable. So if you want a man to help with your hair, your nails, your makeup, your just your self-care, because that's called your self-care. That's why it's called self-care, darling. But if you want to have somebody on there that just helps with your self-care, bookie, you got to do it yourself first. Now let her know, like, darling, whatever you doing, you need to reroute some finances. But if you not walking around with your hair done, there's no reason why a man is going to feel like he needs to be helping you get your hair done. If you're not walking around with this, why should he need to help you walk around with that? Please enlighten me. And that's just being honest, So that really doesn't even make you feel like you using somebody or anything, Like, it just, he know what he signed up for, because you always kept your hair up. This was before him. That's just my experience. That's just my advice, though, Shit, that's just life, all right? But that is just a little bit of the story, you all, okay? That's just a little freaky dicky Friday, all right? That's a little something for the freaky dicky Friday. That's just where we end off on that story. On that note, I'll come back to Stacy, Kim, and Romeo later, okay? But for starters, that's where we are right now. That's where my life is, on my family side. And we'll get a little more deeper into that once December of I think the 13th and the 14th and maybe the 12th. I'll be down there. Maybe the 13th, 14th, and 15th. One of those days, I'll be in Kansas City. In Kansas City, will see me. I will be giving advice to my family. You guys will hear how I talk to my family members. I help everybody grow. I know some people be looking at me like, girl, you think you know it all. But no, I don't think I know it all. I just want a lot better for myself, and I had to really dig deep into being what a true meaning of genuine was. Yeah, darling. Trying to be genuine, being transparent, and making this journey worth it. Every single step of it. Making my journey of life worth it. Every day. Every single step. Alright? It's been real. It's been real, you guys. Let's move on though, okay? Let's shake it up. Okay, so, that's just life show of the week. I told you all that the show is on Hulu. It's called The Sex Lives of College Girls. Now, the show came out back in 2021. That's when it came out. There's like 4 girls. Yes, 4 major girls on here. So love the show. Love it. I am literally on, I think I'm on I'm season 2 or maybe 3 at this point, because I've been watching it nonstop. So I've been watching this nonstop. Yes, I'm actually completed. Yep, I actually completed it. The new one even dropped in 2024. They had a new season drop, but I completed the full show. But let me tell you, the show itself just shows me basically it gave me the dotted I that I was looking for. Like, I was trying to dot my I and cross my T's, and it just kind of confirmed the show, specifically the sex lives of college girls on Max. It really just confirmed that it's okay to live life, to let go of some things and have fun. You know, that is what it controlled. That is what it confirmed. Sorry. It definitely confirmed that for me. So that's just something I want you guys to remember: to live life, let go, and don't be afraid of letting go. Okay? Don't be afraid of moving on and just having fun. That's my advice to you all. My shit, that's just life family, okay? Alright. And I hope you all have been enjoying Miss Belvant. Okay? I hope you have. I hope you have. But we're going to leave out with some bangers today. Alright? I'm going to leave us out on this freaky Friday. I'm going to take us back a little bit because I'm feeling like I got my mojo back. I had that conversation with my sister after not having conversations with my sister. And, you know, it felt good. It felt really good. And I'm feeling like I got my mojo back, you guys. So, on that note, I'm going to leave you out with one of my signature songs. Like, if you know me, then you know me. If you don't, you're just going to have to get to know me. So, it's been a pleasure. Thank you all for listening to your girl, your sister, Cecil. Cause shit, that's just life. This is episode 17. Thank you all for just joining. It's been a freaky Friday. All right. It's time to close up the show. And we're going to end this. Okay? It's been a pleasure. I'm going to let my boy take us out. We're going to return of the Mac because your girl is back. The Mac is back. So we're going to return to the Mac. And we're going to play my boy, Mac Morrison. Because the Mac is back. I'm sorry, I said Mac. I meant Mark. Yep, Mark Morrison. The Mac is back. His name would have been lovely if it was Mac Morrison. Like, Mac. Return of the Mac. All right, never mind. We are out. Thank you. Bye. Shit, that's just life.
Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to call my name and show you that I'm real. Your life of mine. All those times I said that I love you. Your life of mine. Yes, I tried. Yes, I tried. Your life of mine. Even though you know I died for you. Your life of mine. Yes, I cried. Yes, I cried. Return of the man. Return of the man. Return of the man. You know that I'm the man. Here I am. Return of the man. Once again. Return of the man. Return of the man. You know that I'm the man. Here I go. So I'm back up in the game. Running times to take my swine. Letting all the people know that I'm back to run the show. Cause what they didn't know was wrong. And all the nasty things you done. So baby, listen carefully while I sing my comeback song. Your life of mine. She said she'd never turn on turn up the man. Look, turn up the man. You know that I'll be
Look, stop lying about your big brain.